absolutely the best and the greatest and the most spectacular and the most perfect right now, because the goal always indeed is to be so. Hi, this is Kaivan Irani, and I'm your success facilitator. Kaivan Irani, your success facilitator. And I inherently mean that. Now, you, the audience or the recipient, are the most important person here, because the objective always is to provide you with infinite value, which in turn you can apply into your lives and create successful outcomes for yourselves. And also, the same processes can move you away from, can facilitate moving you away from your problems and facilitate creating solutions for resolution of your problems or your pain points. And that's the objective. So today I'm going to touch upon a couple of things here. Let me set up the frame of context here. So you know what? Sometimes people reach out to me on Meta platform or Facebook, and as I perceive them to be providing value, they reach out to me, they send me a friend request, and I accept it sometimes, even though I have yet to know them in person. So what is interesting here is that be it the female gender or the male gender, all of them, when they connect, they send a message on Facebook Messenger. What is your, where are you from, how, or what is your age, and etc., etc., etc. Now, what is interesting is that on my profile I have most of the details. Now, here's the question I want to put forth to them. You know, a couple of people, I asked them, I said, see, I'm currently located in India. I'm a Canadian living in India right now. And since the past about 2 to 3 months, I have been wanting to start investing in the US, or US stock market, and also acquiring a US SIM card, because I believe the United States of America is still the greatest country in the world, in spite of all the challenges that it is going through right now. And I believe the challenges are temporary, and the US is still the greatest country in the throughout the globe. That's what I believe. And I am certain about it, because I truly indeed am. Kaivan Irani, your success facilitator. Now, the question that you've got to ask yourselves is that I am completely genuine and authentic. What is my age? Where am I from? How does it really matter? These things are actually irrelevant as far as I'm concerned. Now, if you are unable to accept what I'm communicating here, then by all means, we can call it a day. I wish you the very, very best, and that's completely fine with me. And the choice is completely entirely yours. So there is only two objectives. One is I set up an account with a US stockbroker. Note, not any other one. A US stockbroker located on American soil. Only. And of course, the second objective is to acquire a US SIM card, because my predominant objective is to interact and engage with the Americans that are based in the US, or Americans in general, because I believe that the Americans are yet some of the most progressive people in the world. And thus, of course, I also want to acknowledge certain countries in Asia. Japan is one country that I believe is really progressive. South Korea is the other country that is really progressive. Singapore is one of the countries that is really progressive, and then of course Thailand and Indonesia and Malaysia and so on and so forth. However, these three countries from Southeast Asia are the most progressive: Japan, South Korea, and Singapore. And of course, I also believe that China, the people, I mean, the people, well, I want to avoid stating anything about the leader. I still respect the leader of China, so I'm going to refrain from mentioning or commenting on their policies and procedures, because it's best to do that right now. The people of China are really progressive. They are superb. They are very, very sincere and very hardworking, because they truly indeed are. So I salute the Chinese population, be it Hong Kong or be it mainland China. These people are really amazing in terms of their work ethic and other aspects too. So I salute even the Chinese for that matter. This is Kaivan Irana, your success facilitator. So this is for all the people who are on Meta platform, who've connected with me in recent times. So I'm going to now I'm coming to a point where I will refrain. I'm going to completely refrain from accepting any new friend requests on the Meta platform, because it's certain things that I am going to have to refrain for creating some positive outcomes. So anybody on Meta platform, please understand, I really respect you. You're a great person. That's my presupposition all the time. Perfect indeed, because you indeed are. However, I have certain things that I do, and they are non-negotiable. So questions like what's my age, where am I from, etc., 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 is irrelevant. The only thing that matters is, am I genuine and authentic? Am I perfect right now in that aspect? Because that is all that matters. Make it a pleasant and a phenomenal, and of course you fill in the blanks, because remember, you always deserve the best.